you will use conditional formatting. So it basically means highlighting those cells which you want, which will be highlighted only based on a condition that you give. Okay. So the condition will be given like we have used the if condition, right? In the same way. Okay. So you first have to, let's say then from this data you want to highlight a few cells. Then after highlighting you want to apply some, let's say, some patterns or some fonts or some colors to the highlighted cells. So that is when you will be using conditional formatting. Okay. Now here they're asking which statement is false regarding conditional formatting. So first option says add more than one condition to check. So it is possible that you can add more than one condition to check. It's not necessary that in conditional formatting you should just add one condition. No, you can add as many as you want. So first one is not false, it is true. The second one, set condition to look for bold and apply italics on them. So same condition, you cannot apply something. Okay. Hello, are you guys there? Yes. Okay. So in a condition, it is not possible that you are just like you are looking for something and you are applying italics or some patterns on them. You cannot do it in the condition. Okay. So first you need to look for the required cells. Only then you can apply italics or colors, or you can do fonts or whatever you want to. Okay. But you cannot apply, look for something and then apply italics or some patterns only in the condition. Okay. So the second one is false. And coming to the third one, apply font, border, and pattern formats that meets the specified conditions. So when the conditions are met, we can always apply the font and pattern. You can so in condition only. Okay. You give the condition, get the cells highlighted, then you apply whatever you want. That is how it works. Okay. So third one is also true. Fourth one, delete any condition from conditional formatting dialog box if it is not required. We can always delete the box. Let's say there are three conditions given. You can always delete the number of conditions. Let's say you have given three conditions initially, but right now you just need only two. You can always just use those you can keep it. Okay. That means you can delete the conditions. There's no rule that you must continue to, use the condition once you have given it. Everybody understood what conditional formatting is? Yes and no, maybe. Yes. So this is what conditional formatting is. I'm just reiterating it once again. When you say conditional formatting, it happens in Excel. Okay, Microsoft Excel. So what happens in Microsoft Excel conditional formatting is there are a few cells with some numbers. Let's say it's not necessary again that you should consider it should be numbers. Okay, it can consist of anything. Now, let's say you have, for now, let's consider it as numbers. Okay. Now, you have a few cells which are consisting of some numbers. Now, from this data, you want to highlight only those cells whose cell value is less than 100, let's say. Now, when you want to do something like this, that means highlight only those cells whose value is less than 100, then you will use conditional formatting. So what does conditional formatting do? It is basically selecting the whole data. From this, you will give a condition, and with respect to the condition, whatever cells or whichever cells are satisfying the condition, they will be highlighted. Now, after they are highlighted, you can add your own color font. Next. Okay. Now, select it. You cannot use with MS Office. Which one? We can use scanner, obviously. We can use a mouse and keyboard. Those two are most basic ones. And what is the leftover one? Joystick. So we cannot use joystick with MS Office. It's a very basic question, right? Now, moving on to the next one. What are high resolution and bitmapped displays used for? So in this, let's say you don't know what this bitmap displays are. Previous question once. Okay. You want me to explain it, or you just want to see the question? Okay. Yeah, this was the previous question. The hardware not used with MS. It is joystick. Okay. Can I move to the next question? All right. Moving on. What are high resolution and bitmapped displays used for? So
Which is high
let's
resolution but displays used for clear it.
sorry, I heard somebody talking. Can you please repeat what you said? Can you repeat yourself? Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. What are high resolution and bit used for? Let's consider we don't know what bitmap displays are. Okay. So we know, but what all we all talk about high resolution pictures. Yes. So what high consider can we consider graph? What are graphics? Can we consider many pictures in clubbed together is a graphic, right? Now, when a Okay, now like this. What is the smallest unit, let's say, in a picture? In a picture, it is a pixel, right? What is pixel? It is a character. Let's consider. So, if we are having more the more clearer is the picture, right? So we need more characters. That means we need more pixels for the picture to be clearer. So all the three options are correct. That is clearer character, more characters, and graphics. So all of the above is the answer. Got it? Any questions? Anybody? Yeah. So that code, the in you don't know what that question means. Try to read the question 2 3 times. Try to analyze the question. You will definitely get the answer for it. Okay. It's just that we have been using ever since we were like in school, right? So we will know most of the MS. Okay. So try to decode it. Just the question once again. Try to break down the question and read it. Okay. Now, if you want, anybody can write this down. Write this down, everybody. Okay. Yes. The next question, under which category would you put MS Office? So before I tell you what is the category for MS Office, I will explain you what is vertical market software, horizontal software, open source and closed. I'm not sure about your assessment. You should talk to your people. I'm not sure about. Yes. Starting with let's start with the answer, that is horizontal market software. So when we say horizontal market software, it is basically like the software that is created or that is put into the market where anybody, that is common man, anybody can use this market software. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Money. I think that's who answered open source and closed source. But why do you have to put it in daemon? Sorry, I'm sorry, DM. Just put it for everybody, right? So horizontal market software, it is available for everybody. Okay, anybody from let's say a school going child to a businessman. Anybody can use this. So this is called horizontal applications that are present in this. But when it comes to vertical market software, so like market for available or only for a few industries or sectors like that. Understood, everyone? The difference horizontal market software and vertical is software. It is every even man use. Consider all know it is right. We have market software. It's software. That is the difference. Okay. Vertical is pertained to and you let's say industries or only a few sectors like that. Okay. But horizontal is available for anybody to use. Anybody, any random person can use it. Okay. To the next two, open source and software. What is the difference? In open source software, it is basically like the source code or the whole application. It anybody can just come use it, get or avail the source code of this application. It is, but when we say closed source software, it is that specify a few conditions in order to avail this particular software. You have to purchase. You are purchasing. It is that you will have to make sure that you are satisfying a few conditions that are given so that everybody got the difference. Somebody wants me to explain again. Clear. One brief on all. Okay. Okay. So I'll just reiterate what I have told. Then everybody will get the clarity. Starting with horizontal market software. Okay. So what exactly is a horizontal market software? It is the software for use of applications and applications. But when it comes to vertical market software, it is pertained to only a few industries or enterprises or any few sectors, right? Now, when it comes to open source software, horizontal means access to all, correct? Now, when we say open source software, this application, the source code of this is anybody can is a- the source code, the whole idea that means developed application is so that any person can just come use it. Okay. But when you say closed source software, it is basically that you will have to satisfy a few conditions in order to get the APIs or of this software. Yes or no? Closed, I told it is if I say closed source software, it means you will have it only then you will be able to get the access to that source. Okay, or you will have to buy it, and even if you are buying, then also you will few conditions. The difference between horizontal and open source is basically the application to you. But here in open source software, it is like you are given the code, and you are given the whole the infrastructure to develop the same application. Like, diff is my point clear?
Ah.
Y- You are asking me example for all
Was
of
this?
it. Okay. For horizontal, you can consider a document, or so for horizontal, I think you can consider for sure MS Office is one. Then you will have Google applications, the all on the internet, right? Comes to vertical market software, um, I think you can consider like Ion. I've told, right? Ion of TCS. You know Ion of TCS. I think you have, right? All these exams are conducted on Ion only. It is by TCS. Know what Ion is? Yes or no, at least. Ah, right. Now, when it comes to open, I what's the PT? Your what else it is there? Yeah, sure. So all these who Python idle. Yes, yes, for sure. Source. Okay, that means all of these are available for any person to come and use. Okay, and when it comes to closed source, I think you can say uh your Windows applications, or your Adobe. All of these closed source. Okay, yes or no? Which among the following closed source examples are your Microsoft applications, right? And Adobe applications, right? You have Flash, you have Photoshop, right? following not MS Office 2003, 13, and 10, but not 8. Okay. If you want, just write this down. Write down this question also, in case. Done? You took screenshot. Okay. This okay. Page consists of. So it is obvious that how are web pages made? They are made first HTML. So first option in this is text and HTML tags. Yes. So it will a few HTML tags. So that is correct. Now, if it consists of HTML tags, what is the main tag that has to be there? The opening and closing tag. So both option 2 and option 3 are correct. Yes, HTML hypertext markup language. Now, so the above all, that means all the 3 are correct. Moving on. Name the shortcut key to check spelling mistakes in I'm sorry, I can't see the question. In MS Word. Right. Key is found in F7. Took screenshot or written. Yeah. This is the previous question. Okay. Next one. Name the hardware that is capable of sequencing instructions. Okay, that's it. Yeah, name the hardware that is capable of handling sequences of instructions. Yes, function key 7 means F7. Okay. So what is the hardware that is capable of handling sequence instructions? Can you tell me? Is the answer processor only? Mm. So is it CPU or processor? So inside CPU, who is the one who is processing the you know Hmm. So is the answer CPU or processor? Tell me one. It is the processor only, right? Inside CPU also the one that actually it should be like both of these shouldn't be the options. Okay, like they cannot come together, right? But anyway, if you are given the option CPU and processor, you will choose processor. The okay instructions are handled by the even inside CPU. Understood? Or you are okay, then write it down or take a screenshot or whatever. Yes, one. Okay. Now the next question: which among the following will you apply? The answer is processor, because inside the CPU also, the processor is the one which will be handling the instruction. Answer is processor. Yeah. Now the next question is, among the following will you apply to get all the numbers between the range 0 and 100 displayed in red? So this is the question regarding conditional formatting. Okay. So now when you are formatting, I've told you what is rule one. You will have to highlight the cells that from which you want to, you know, take out of the cells which are consisting of a particular condition or which are satisfying a particular condition. Then what do you have to do? You will have to give the condition. So first highlight the whole data. From that, give the condition and highlight a few cells. From this to these cells, you add your own pattern or colors, right? So here asking to get so and numbers in the 0 and 100 that are there red displayed in red. So you will have to do the condition formatting. The options given here basically the steps to do conditional formatting. Okay. So what is what exactly our first step is we will have to use if condition, that is the function, to format the required. Okay, that one. Step 2, have to apply conditional formatting command which is on the format menu. Third, select that content 0 to 100. Okay, that the cells which are consisting of the numbers between 0 and 100. Then we will click red color on the. That's it. These are the steps that you will conditional formatting. You can keep this question as the steps. So finally, the answer is you will have to do all of them you can display the required numbers red. Got it, everybody? Yes, write this down or zoom out. Okay. Done? Okay. Should I move to the next question? Okay. Moving on. Yes. The next question is what of a column and a row on a worksheet. It is obvious we have seen so many Excel sheets that the intersection of is a cell, right? A single unit is called cell. We know this also, the junk email as spam, right? We all have our spam, place mail, right? Yes. Moving on. Since they are very basic questions, okay. Now, of the following software applications would be for performing numerical and statistical calculations. So, whenever you see any statistical calculation or statistical representation, it basically means Excel, nothing. Remember it like that. Any statistics related thing will be done in Excel only. Okay, Excel, correct? Do we know this? Excel is called a spreadsheet. Everybody knows that, right? Yes. So does somebody want, if you want, take screenshot of this. Okay. Now to make the number pad arrow, what do we press when we want to use the number pad into a directional line? Okay. Question. Right. Yes, Sai Kiran, you are correct. We use the number lock, not shift. Just because it is shown as the answer, don't use it. We use number lock as the one if you want to change the keypad I'm sorry, if you want to use the number pad into the directional arrow. Okay. So which number represents the top arrow? 8. Bottom, sorry, down to right, 6, and left is 4. Correct. So if you want to change, so the number lock, basically the key number lock, what it does is it will lock the numbers for you so that the